O'Flaherty vs. Tara Rosling and Ben Sanders in the deceptively silly O'Flaherty vs. by George Bernard Shaw, Emily Cooper, by George Bernard Shaw, directed by Kimberly Rompersid. Until October 6 at the Royal George Theatre, 85 Queen Street, Niagara-on-the-Lake. Shawfest.com and 1-800-511-7429. This year's lunchtime show at the Shaw Festival serves up just the right mixture of serious and silly. Kimberly Rompersid's charming production revives the tradition of filling the 11:30 a.m. slot with a short play by the festival's namesake playwright. As the resident Shaw scholar Leonard Connolly reveals in a rollicking program note, O'Flaherty vs. has quite the backstory. It's based on the real-life story of a young Irish soldier who in 1915 earned the Victoria Cross, the highest honour in the British military, for showing conspicuous bravery in World War I, and subsequently became a poster boy for Irish recruitment to fight for king and country. But how would this go down in his native Ireland, boiling with anti-colonial sentiment that was soon to erupt in the 1916 Easter Rising? Article continued. Bella Wentz Shaw's comedy, in which Private Dennis O'Flaherty, Ben Sanders, returns home to the Irish countryside and tries to keep from his nationalist mother, Tara Rosling, that he's a British war hero. His comic foil is General Sir Piers Madigan, Patrick McManus, not only the leader of the recruitment drive in which O'Flaherty is the featured player, but the local baronet, a minor English nobleman who runs the estate where the O'Flahertys live and work. After facing down his mother's indignation and the greed of his sweetheart Teresa, Gabriella Sundar Singh, O'Flaherty wishes for the peace and quiet of the wartime front. Shaw wrote the play for the Abbey Theatre in Dublin, but the premiere production was cancelled for fear it would cause riots. It ended up being performed for the first time, you couldn't make this up, by British soldiers stationed in France in 1917, while the war was still on. Rompersid's production begins with the company singing an Easter Rising ballad, The Foggy Dew, and talking to the audience as themselves, in their own Canadian accents. More than just a folksy touch, this eases the audience into the story and establishes the "let's make believe" tone that is extended throughout the 45-minute playing time. Having led the singing clean-shaven, McManus returns as Madigan, sporting a robust mustache and equally bristling personality, a red-faced, knowing cliché of a puffed-up Englishman. Rosling, equally, gives us the hands-on-hips, overbearing Irish mammy, and sing the bee-stung-lipped, wide-eyed, but actually totally canny, Colleen. It's a smart choice to have Sanders play O'Flaherty a few notches down in terms of exaggeration. This allows the wisdom of his lines to land. "I don't know about it being a great war, sir," he says to Madigan. "It's a big war, but that's not the same thing." Rompersid and her designers, sets and costumes by Sue Lepage, lights by Michael Kangas, music direction by Patrick Bowman, have fun with increasingly melodramatic flourishes, ending with a fight and chase scene that turn into pure farce. Why do young men, and in our age, women, sign up to fight and die for their country or a cause? Patriotism, a chance for escape, or an opportunity to put food on the table back home? These are still upsettingly relevant questions, served up here in a deceptively frothy package. Karen Fricker is a Toronto-based theatre critic and a freelance contributor for The Star. Follow her on Twitter, @KarenFricker2.